Hey guys, this weekend I've got a scalar competition and I'm going to compete with the Traxxas TRX4. I have the Bronco body, the wonderful red and white Bronco body there, and this is going to go inside of it. What this will do is this will give me metal interior cage points over 2 rows of seats because I've got the Proline interior and it covers both rows of seats. I don't have any people in there yet, but it will happen. But anyway, one of the things I like about an interior cage is I like to make them to where they can literally stand on their own. And it's thin aluminum. It actually does seem to help. For scale points, I've got a rear view mirror put into this, and I've got visors. That's 2 points, and sometimes that can absolutely make the difference. It's easier to put it on the cage versus trying to glue it to the windshield or something like that. I'm going to weigh the cage. We are at 22.6 grams of weight. Let's see, roughly 0.795, roughly 0.8 ounce. So it doesn't add very much weight at all to the top. The tube is pretty darn thin. So it gets the job done, it gets you the scale points. And let's see how this thing fits. It should fit in nice and snug. Then I'll use a little bit of glue on it. And that is how it should fit. A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, everything fits in nice and smooth, nice and tight. The rear view mirror and visors and all look fine. Probably can't see them much from the windshield. Let's see. Oh, you can actually see a little bit of roll bar, a little bit of visor. I kind of like that. You can see the roll bar from outside. Kind of lets you know this isn't exactly a stock Traxxas. When I build these, I usually set the pieces into the body and get a feel for it. You know, get a little bit of a bend right there to match the paint line, and I set those up at about the right height so they look like they come all the way down. This is RC. This isn't actually going to protect any live occupants unless a lizard happens to jump in there and ride around, which has happened before. I have had lizards jump on my vehicles and take a ride before. Don't know if they enjoyed it, but it's happened. So I put this together and I use Amazing Goop from Home Depot. And this is awesome glue. Takes a little while to set, but it's thick. It glues almost anything. You can actually remove it. And if I knew I wouldn't die, I would eat this on a sandwich. This stuff is awesome. It's like clear peanut butter and jelly all mixed together. But I want to live, so I'm gonna pass on that. But in just a minute, I'm gonna add a little bit of glue, that awesome Amazing Goop, to these points right here on both sides and set this in place. Well, let's go ahead and get this thing stuck in there. Got a little bit of glue on all the points I showed you earlier, and we will get this thing spun around and set it in, and hopefully it'll stick. It's Amazing Goop. Of course it's going to stick. So there's a little bit at each end on the tops. And pretty much that's it. So this will now sit overnight, and it will tomorrow I'll be ready to be mounted onto the truck. Well, I'm back. I give it an hour. I just couldn't wait a whole night. So as you can see, rearview mirror is in there, bars are looking good, everything looks nice, it's in there. Let's see, let's give this thing an hour test. Well, it's in, nothing fell out. Let's see if I can set this on, see how everything looks. Alrighty, I would say I am ready to go. 2 more scale points, probably a total cost, even if you count an entire $6 or $7 tube of this, $10 or less for 2 points. Sounds a little odd, but it works.